Okay, so hello again and welcome to a special bonus episode to kick off 2026. As part of my pre-season training for Pointless, I was in London this year, and as one thing led to another, I ended up in a pub in Wimbledon Village with my mates Paddy and Mark. After a few pints, I thought I'd quiz them on their AFL knowledge, given they've been on Pointless before. Here is the result. I thought this was a great way to kick off the season.
Yes.
With you guys telling us what you know.
We're excited.
So who's your pick for the premiership this year?
It's the Parramatta Eels.
I'm impressive that you know a team which is not an Aussie rules team, but still. But still.
The Waratah Seagulls. I think they're pretty well set for this season, right?
The Woolamoonga Sheepsheaders. You had a little quiz for us, didn't you, about what we know about Aussie rules?
So firstly, your initial thought on how many players there are was 11.
That's not good.
12.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, so it's 18, and then there are 5 reserves who can be substituted at any time. You don't have to put the board up or anything. They just come on and off for the whole game.
Rotation.
You're allowed 75 or 85 rotations or something during the match.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So they're just always on and off.
Do you have yellow and red cards?
No.
So, because I
Do you have any cards at all?
No
cards.
No,
So
not
you
even
can do
playing
what the
cards.
fuck- You do what the fuck you
Basically, you
want.
do
They
that,
do.
but we have a judicial system, so you can't be sent off. It's one of the things that is really nuts
Can't be
about
sent off.
AFL. So you can snot someone, and you'll get reported, and then on Monday night, the judiciary sits. And then we'll say that was worth 4 weeks, so you're suspended for 4 weeks or something.
But the team you commit the crime against don't get any benefit.
No.
Because you've already played them and said
Correct.
During the match.
big
During the match, there's no sanction.
no.
Wow.
So you can beat
Do
the
anything-
absolute
They
shit
do.
out of
Correct.
somebody,
Yeah.
What about
and just like,
Yeah.
2 knees in the back?
Yeah. It was a
Just
free
like-
kick. You get a free kick. Well,
deal.
actually, not always. If you've got your eyes on the ball and you catch
That's
the
allowed.
ball, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah, catch them. So
is that called a mark?
Yes. Very good.
how many injuries are there in an average squad a year?
Yeah, well, there's quite a lot. So the squad, you have 42 in the squad, and 18 play each week with 5 reserves that sort of rotate around.
What does an average Aussie rules football player get paid?
Average is like $1,000, so £170,000.
Quite
All
good. Got
comes
40
back to money. With
This is like 18, 19-year-old guys.
42 players. So
Yeah.
how long's their average shelf life?
Yeah, not super long, and one of the things that happens is you get, so there's 18 players and 42 on the squad. So maybe 10 of that 42 might never play a game.
Right.
So they're the ones that struggle because they get drafted. We have a draft, so they get drafted. They have to, at 18, they don't go to uni mostly, so they go away. They might get drafted to Perth, and they live in Brisbane, and so they're away from their family. They don't go to uni, and then 3 years later, they couldn't quite make it. They're
So does that
delisted,
draft-
and they're
does that,
so that's a tough thing.
That draft system work a little bit like NFL.
Yeah, it's based on NFL. Yeah.
Wow. So
Yeah.
then what's their next steps? They just go,
Next step's what?
after they've been released, that's
Oh
it.
yeah.
Get a job in Tesco's.
Who cares? I mean, they're not good enough. So piss off.
Do they all come from... Aussie rules traditionally was based down in Victoria.
Yeah, there's 18 teams. There's only one league.
Only one league.
So
That
there's
was my
not
next
division.
question,
Yeah.
Dominic.
So there's not division. So you can't get relegated. So my team, which has been one of the most successful teams in the league, we haven't won anything for 30 years, and we can't get relegated. But I kind of wish we would, because then maybe we'd win the next thing and come back.
Can you buy anybody you want from any other team?
No,
or does
because it's a
this-
draft. There's a salary cap.
There's no transfer market.
No transfer market. There kind of is. You trade draft picks.
Yes.
You do pay. You've got a salary cap. So if
So-
you've got a lot of very experienced senior players, they take up more money.
So what is it that makes? I mean, other than really obvious, like having good players who play well, that are well managed. What is it that makes a good team? Presumably, you've got teams that are consistently good.
Great question, Mark.
I know it's a good.
But how come Carlton, with the best picks, they do the worst in the league or lower in the league? They should get the top picks.
That also is a great question because we have got the best picks. We've got more number one draft picks than just about any other club. We've had great coaches, a wealthy club. Exactly. Why the fuck haven't we won anything?
Jesus Christ.
Where are they based, by the way? Are they
What the
Melbourne?
fuck is this sport all about?
Are they not?
I know.
You need a few good old cloggers in the team. Elbows and knees and not much skill.
Yeah, that was the old days. That's what you can't get away with it these days.
So I have another question for you.
Yeah, okay.
So when I watch Aussie rules football, it's played on an oval, right?
Yes.
Typically.
Yeah.
And all I see is people running around like headless chickens wearing.
Don't say
I'm not gonna
tight
talk about
shorts.
Sleeveless
It
top.
doesn't have this.
So if you play football,
Yeah.
soccer, right?
Yeah.
You've got guys who play fullback, centre half, midfield.
Right.
So
Do we have
in an
positions?
Aussie rule, yeah. That was really what I was trying to say.
That was my question earlier.
Yes, we do have positions,
And they are
and in
what?
fact, there are three zones on the field, and when the game starts, and every time there's a goal, it comes back to the centre, and
Is this when the guy with a hat bounces
bounces
the ball?
it. Yeah, well, this is a big controversy because this year, for the first time, they've banned the bounce.
Right.
So the
It's too
umpires,
dangerous.
it's too hard for them. Like, some of the umpires were so hopeless they were bouncing and hitting themselves in the head.
Anything bad going on?
So now the poor, we call them umpires, not refs, so the poor umpires have to throw it up because it's too hard for them to bounce it. So it's like they've bounced it for 160 years, but no, they can't do that anymore, so
Health and safety gone nuts.
not happy about that, not
So,
happy.
I think they do wear hats, don't they?
Caps, really.
Caps. They also, every time I see them doing it, I think there's some sort of fishmonger bouncing a ball and with a fucking.
I reckon they should get
They used to wear fishmonger hats, yeah.
the team that had the goal scored against them, who got
Yeah.
the goal,
Yeah, goal, yeah.
yeah, they should be the ones that do the bounce. And the umpire,
that's a
the
good
umpire can
idea.
be free from having it bounce in their face.
It's
So
a
it
great
could-
idea, yeah.
They can do a little tweak and bounce it back to their team.
This is good. This is Paddy's new rule. So I think we should investigate this. We'll take this to the AFL.
Aussie English rules.
To the
Yeah.
Change the
judiciary.
name of the whole sport now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Kind of Yorkshire rules.
Yorkshire rules. Well, most of the Aussies come from either Yorkshire or somewhere dodgy.
Yeah, you have to play
You
wearing
Cockneys.
There's
clogs.
quite a lot of Irish there.
Yeah, true.
Play wearing clogs. Right? They want to run around with like a black pudding, just like battering people.
And your mascot's got to be
Yeah.
a whippet
I'm glad,
or a ferret.
I'm glad you brought this up because I thought we should talk about cricket, and the Ashes was Ashes was terrific.
I don't think that came into the conversation. I think you've doctored
I'm
that.
sure you mentioned something about
You've
cricket.
doctored that recording
Yeah.
and you've just drove on in a loose.
Are we allowed to swear? Oh, Brendan McCullum is a wanker. Is that
I don't think
is that
he
what you need
is.
to say?
I think we crumbled under the own.
Yeah, how does it feel to be beaten comprehensively by the worst Australian cricket side for 50 years?
See, they weren't that bad.
Well, your
They
team
weren't
said
that
they were. Yeah. And all your legends said we were the worst team for
Your guys,
100
most
years.
of your guys who were your stars did what they needed to do, and most of our guys who were stars didn't. They did occasionally, but not often enough.
Do
You
we
know.
have to, do we have to talk about it?
We don't have to.
I mean, what is it in the past that meant that when we went down there, we crumpled. Then we have this Bazzball there, we go play with freedom, play with confidence, go out, take them on, and for a couple of years it worked. And then it translated to just smash everything. No matter how bad our bowling is, we'll still score more than them.
Yeah.
And then that became like, oh, we realised that we're trying to do. We get out
So was it the first test where you had a lead of 100
Yeah.
on a very, very
With
good
8 wickets in
and
hand.
we had two wickets down, and what do? We bazzed ourselves into complete oblivion.
We bounced ourselves every time.
So basically, we had two players.
That's just
We had Stark bowling and Head batting.
I mean, that's it. Yeah, true.
A few other little bits and pieces here.
But mainly-
Kawaja was out playing golf constantly for 17 rounds before the first match.
The Aussie attack is one of the best I've ever seen, really.
What, like a 38-year-old guy for... and he's older than
Who's your
me.
guy? Scott Boland.
Boland.
A middle-paced trundler, but got a load of wickets on one pitch. Everybody else came out from
I
there.
mean, we could have got wickets against your guys because all you have to do is just put the ball. Labuschagne got Joe Root or something. Was it Joe Root or Jamie Smith?
We should at this point.
It's too traumatic.
Loyal, pointless podcast listeners are thinking, what the flip are they talking about?
Yeah.
Cricket. Let's get back to the proper
Our
sport.
big listeners in Dallas, Texas are going, what the hell is cricket?
And shout out to Lewisham. Big posse Lewisham. Guys, if you're from Lewisham or Texas, give us a shout on the pod. Tell us what it is you like.
Send us a message.
Did you listen to more than 30 seconds worth?
Yeah.
And if so,
Was it
why?
a mistake? Did you download this by mistake?
Were you waiting for Alan Armstrong, what's his name, to come up with a pointless trophy?
So if you're big fans, of Paddy and Edmo on the pod,
Give us a like.
Give us a like. Look us up when you come to London. If you're in Lewisham, you're already in London.
So their address is number 6.
Anyway, have we learned some stuff about Aussie rules, Mark?
So you said you're going to start
start
watching.
I'm
So
gonna start watching.
who's your team going to be? So who are you
Give
in
us the three
Premier
best
League?
teams.
Who do you? Fulham, of course.
We're glory
What colour?
hunting. They're black and white. Carlton Eels.
Black and white.
Marco
Not
Silva's
Eels.
black and white army.
Okay, so Collingwood is black and white.
Okay, that'll do.
So that's my arch enemy.
Good.
Works perfectly.
Where is the
And you,
Burnley? What team is furthest, the most obscure team out in the middle of nowhere? What team is...
probably GWS, Greater Western Sydney, who
Right.
like this
Are they new?
made-up team that's new. It's
I want
about.
I want an old traditional
old
team, fallen hard times, but not as hard as Carlton.
Oh, okay. How about the Bulldogs, Footscray Bulldogs?
I like the sound of them.
Yeah.
Footscray Bulldogs.
Footscray Bulldogs.
They
Yeah.
mad.
What colours
They
they
mad.
wear?
They're a bit mad. They are quite mad actually. Yeah.
Colours?
So real blue, red, blue, and white.
Everyone?
They're British colours. Yeah.
Like it, right?
Yeah.
I
And the
know they
Bulldogs
got
got their motto is the Bulldogs.
Red and white cross.
They've only won one premiership in the whole history of the league.
What?
Yeah.
How many years have they been going for?
150 years.
Not one match, one
No,
premiership.
one
Yeah,
premiership,
yeah.
So they're sort of, they're always the battlers.
The battlers, the
It
triers.
sort of suits you.
That
yeah.
sounds like Burnley.
They give a lot of lip.
I
Do
love
talk a
it.
lot.
The Ultra.
The Footscray, I've forgotten already.
Footscray Bulldogs.
Bulldogs. Come on.
So I have another question
Bulldogs,
about
yes.
this. Tell us about the fans.
Fans, yeah.
You come to the UK, you come to Europe, and you come across some pretty fanatical lunatic soccer fans.
Yes.
So the Ultras, for example, Millwall.
Yeah.
So Millwall, they have like 3 levels of hooligan,
Right, yeah.
and the
yeah.
top level hooligan are the surgeons. And they turn up wearing like surgical gowns and
Really?
stuff. And,
Like literally, yeah.
Talk to us about Aussie rules.
Can you drink in the
Okay.
stands?
Do they get a bit leery? Do they get a bit punchy? And a bit,
Yeah, but we don't beat each other up like you guys do. No, we all
do they
take the
beat
piss out of each other.
Yeah.
as opposed to other fans?
Yeah, no, we don't beat anybody up. So we all sit there, which is very strange that you wouldn't understand this. We all sit together.
Mingling.
Yeah, so there's not like one group of fans and the
Oh,
other. We're actually grown-ups and we can take it. But you just take the piss out of each other. So you go and sit
It's more like
with
rugby.
your mates that are
That's
on opposite
not-
teams. Yeah, it's more like rugby. And we don't kill each other. We just verbally
Just because
abuse
you
each
lost.
other.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
fair enough.
Bunch of fucking
Yeah.
Jesse.
A bunch of jesses.
So there's not like in unison, so like several thousand supporters just sliding over with
Yeah.
mad eyes, aggressive, flicking the V's
Yeah,
and wanting to kill.
there's a
the-
bit of that, but they don't want to. They won't actually act on it.
No, exactly. Yeah. Well, it's
So
a bit
yeah,
of it, yeah.
so you're like your team. Martin, who's also on the podcast, supports. You guys, Collingwood, working class team, basically have a lot of dental issues, don't have a lot of teeth.
Yeah.
Sort of personal hygiene is questionable.
Oh, I love this.
So would it be fair to say that if you were living not in Australia but in the Northern Hemisphere and you wanted to play a game like Aussie Rules, you'd take up ice hockey and have the same physical contact, no teeth,
Yeah.
and lots of barging, smashing into
I
each other.
suppose, but just take away all the padding
Yeah, true.
and
no
the
padding.
sticks. We don't need sticks.
But basically,
We've got
The
fists.
same mentality is let's have a massive scrap with some loosely applied rules and just wallop each other for the fun of it
Yeah.
and get the crowds together.
But I do think you need to watch a game now because I think you're living in the 70s in a number of ways, but the game has moved on. You can't just smack someone in the head for no reason.
Yes, you can.
These days.
Because you don't get sent off.
So you just miss the next few weeks.
Yeah, but if the chips are down, you just go for it.
There's another 25 players waiting to get your place, so it's fine.
If I'm out for 4 games, I don't care. I'm absolutely going to take
especially in the final. Like we have the grand final, and there's a lot of people who want to have a send-off rule because you just go. Who cares about next year?
So look, what is this? We've got 2 things. Obviously, we want to grow the sport in Australia. That's good. That's going on. We're moving out to different parts, new territories. I think it should need to be on the TV in England or UK. I think we need to have like a playoff somehow in London.
Yeah, like the NFL games.
Yeah. A one-off.
But we used to do this.
Yeah.
They did the Oval.
Yes.
And my team, the reason that it stopped.
Yes.
Well, the reason it stopped was because my team played this team called North Melbourne when they were really good, and they just absolutely belted the shit out of each other because it was like an end-of-season trip. So they all got smashed and just went nuts. And it was like talking about the London bloodbath.
Oh, really?
Or bloodbath at the Oval or something. And so it stopped all the exhibition games in the UK.
I think I went to one.
Did you go to one?
I think I went to one like about 30 years ago.
Wow.
I mean, I was so pissed.
You think
I'm pretty sure I went to an Aussie rules match because it was a novelty at the time in like the late 80s, 90s.
Yeah, okay.
And I didn't have a clue what was going on. There was some sort of commentary, but it was like a bit like tinny, tannoy system.
None of us really know either.
Well, I think we left on a good note there. We're all looking forward to the new season, further growth nationally and internationally.
Right.
Come on,
Go the Pies. The Magpies is yours. You go the Pies and go the Dogs.
the dogs.
Doggies. Woof woof.
You want to swap?
The bulldogs.
I think pies is probably
I like pies.
more your thing than mine.
I like bulldogs. Bulldogs.
You're a fucking pie man. I'm a dog man.
The Flatwood.
Footscray.
Footscray.
Flatwood Bulldogs. My team's Carlton Blues, which doesn't make it's very hard to get behind.
It's feminine.
But we are the corporate club.
Yeah.
We're very famously. The things about us is we're Italian. Most of our players come from the old days came from an Italian area of Melbourne.
Right.
So we're kind of Italian, and we're the richest club because all the corporate guys, nothing like me, I'm obviously not a corporate guy, they just put loads of money into the club.
I'm not good, Dom, at Aussie accents and difference between different regions and different social strata, but I reckon you could pass as a bit of a posh Aussie. Is that fair to say?
I think
He is one.
I don't know, but I reckon it.
I don't.
And I
Like,
thought Carlton is definitely
refuse to confirm or deny
fair
anything
enough. Fair enough.
to do with that,
Let's
but
not get on
it
social.
has been said before.
Okay, listen, all we say is we can't wait for the kick-off.
Yeah, come on.
On the
The bounce, the first bounce. Actually, this is a big problem because we always say it's the first bounce of the season, and now it's not going to be a bounce.
first toss-up. When is it?
March the 6th or 5th or something.
So how are you going to start a game then?
So the little guy in a yellow shirt just chucks it up in the middle. Very disappointing.
I have to say, disappointing that Aussie rules seems to have been dumbed down.
I know. So 160 years old this year, is it? 160 years old?
No, it's something like that. It's not officially. We've done 150 years. We're actually older than the Premier League.
Yeah, the Football Association.
The Football Association. Yeah.
And we are the one that found a member of the Football League.
Are you 150 years old?
I am. It's a good place to finish.
I think we should finish because I need to go to the loo.
Right, well, there's a better reason. And get around it.
Go Collingwood.
Yeah, we need another round. Go the Pies, and go the Dogs, go the Blues.
Come on,
go